imagine getting a stay-at-home order. You can't go outside to work. You can't go outside to exercise. You can't socialize with people. You can't stimulate the economy with whatever money you would have been making if you didn't have to stay inside. Imagine all of that, but you knew the top 3 ways to make a ton of money during a global shutdown. I'm Monique, the work from home mogul, and today I'm going to go over the top 3 side hustles to do during a pandemic. And my special guest is Nina Speed. Unlock this magical crystal ball to know exactly what you should be doing while everyone else is finishing Netflix. Shout out to my work from home buddies. Thank you so much for already subscribing to the channel. If you have not already, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Hit that like so other people can find this video, and that bell obviously to get notified for more good goods. Now, let's get into it. My top 3 side hustles to make a ton of money during a global crisis. And stick around to the end for a special bonus. You can't go anywhere. Maybe you're able to work from home. Maybe your work doesn't have any more work. What can you do? Well, my top 3rd side hustle is to sell stuff. Now, you know I'm a part-time reseller. I love Poshmark. I love getting rid of the old and not having it go into a landfill and making money from it so I can kind of buy more stuff, but also trying to be a minimalist at the same time. And you also may know that I also sell a hair product in a subscription box. There's something called the lipstick effect. That means when there is an economic shutdown, economic crisis, or when people are just feeling panicked at all, they go to consumable products, hair products. So I did see a spike when we were forced to shut down, where people were home, and this is a time where they could experiment with products, see what works for their hair, their skin, their face. So if you want to get into cosmetics, beauty products, this would be a good time. Not everyone has the wherewithal to create their own website, have inventory, have packaging, have labels, and everything needed for the transaction to get the product to the consumer. That's where reselling sites come along. I recommend Poshmark because, yeah, they take 20%, but they also pretty much ensure that you're going to get paid if the product is lost in the mail. They make it so easy to send you a shipping label where you just print it out and put it on the product. There's no guessing of the weight, making sure that it gets there, making sure that you don't get scammed, because basically Poshmark takes all that onto themselves. But there are plenty of other reselling sites. eBay, Mercari, OfferUp, and Facebook Marketplace. These all have the option to ship if you can't go physically to get it from the person. Sell stuff. Beauty products are a great end. But what else do people want when they're stuck at home? Maybe extra wide sweatpants. Maybe arts and crafts, which I bought and didn't use. Home decor to make the space more lively since they're stuck in it. If you think about what are people needing now, PPE equipment. You know, there was a meme about the trikini, the bikini with the mask that people laughed at. But what if you would have got on that trend? I totally would have bought one. Think about what people are needing and have it available for them. Get in early before supply chain issues, or if you can even make it yourself. Gives you something to do, and you cut out the middleman. Speaking of staying at home and needing stuff, brings me to my number 2 side hustle, which is delivery. And delivery of food, delivery of alcohol. Because what's the second thing that people definitely want during a pandemic? It's usually alcohol. They're either working on their self-development or they're drinking their problems away. I had a friend that did Postmates, Uber Eats, DoorDash. She made $10,000 in 2 months just driving around and delivering food to people. It's not Nina Speed, okay, this is somebody else, but we're going to talk to Nina Speed later about her driving and delivering food and stuff. I never eat the fries. People want the convenience of having the food delivered to them since they can't go out to the restaurants. You'd be surprised the amount of people that go out to eat 3 times a day. Some of these people order delivery 3 times a day. This is something flexible that you could do all hours of the day and night. Or if you are working from home, but you still want to do some side hustles, this is something that you could do on the weekends because, you have all of Saturday and Sunday to figure out what to do with yourself, and you could be making money during that time. The number one thing that you need to be doing when you're stuck at home all the time is creating content. Now we know that people are just home consuming content. So they need more content to consume. There will always be a need for more content, and you can monetize this. Now, content can be anything from images to video to documents, writing, music, art. Create and monetize it online. Somewhere where they can get it. Pick a social media platform where you can grow and monetize through ads, through sponsorships, or even through donations. Because you're probably thinking, well, work from home mogul, I'm creating content, but if I'm just starting during a global crisis, how am I gonna make money right away? Live streaming is a great way you can entertain these people for an hour and ask for money. So, by the way, the Work From Home Mogul, we do lives Friday at 5:55. And I ask for $5.55 if you're getting entertained for the hour. And that can slowly accumulate. So even if we started with 2 people, it can keep growing and growing. And during that hour, 10, 20, 100 people, do the math, it's not so bad. Being a micro influencer, you don't need a lot of followers. You do need engagement. So even if it's just starting with trying a product that you get for free or get at a discount, just starting to get that credibility, you can start making money from it. And just as a side note, when you're creating this content and you are getting the experience to be an expert in that field, that's when you can actually get paid to do the work for someone else, whether it be on Fiverr or directly through the person or marketing yourself as a coach. And also you can get affiliate links. I have a link for people that sign up for Poshmark, sign up for BlockFi, things that you're educating people on or promoting. You don't directly get paid by the consumer or by the company, but you can get paid by the referral. Now, before I get into talking with Nina Speed, I promised you a bonus. And the bonus has to do with pretty much what this channel has been talking about forever, which is being open to opportunity. So we talk a lot about reselling, which is buying low and selling high. And when you look at the way that markets work, you know there's always a crash, and you know that at the other side, people come out ahead. Cryptocurrency was created during the market crash 2008. And we didn't know if it was gonna crash to hell during this last pandemic, so some people got scared and it dropped a lot. But what did it do? It skyrocketed back up. What's it doing now? Depending on when you watch this video, it might be really, really low for a really long time, purposefully, and then shoot like crazy. It is the wave of the future. So when you look at where things are going, you want to go with the future, you want to go with the times, and you want to be open to possibilities. Now let's talk with our special guest, Nina Speed. Nina, how did you make so much money during everything being shut down? Each ride's about $15, so I would do about $400 to $500 a day. I did pretty well. How did you do those kind of numbers? Now, for someone that doesn't have a car or just doesn't want to drive, how can they get started in this? You think I'm gonna use my own car going 90 miles an hour? This was the time to rent a Maserati for like the best deal ever. No tourists were out there trying to stunt. So I was delivering your cheeseburger in that 2020 Ferrari XSZ. I was delivering fries and not eating them, by the way, in that 2020 Ferrari XSZ. Any last gems to leave us with? Get behind that wheel and don't be scared. There's other things to be scared of. Thanks, work from home bodies. Subscribe if you're not a work from home body. Join us for live Fridays 5:55 Eastern. And stay alerted. Hit that bell for the next video. Bye. They're either working on their self-development or they're drinking their problems away.